You know, I wasn't planning on making this video today, and actually this morning completely changed what I was going to talk about. So I woke up about 4:45 this morning, which is typical because my cats dragged me out of bed because they thought that it was an emergency because they needed breakfast. So I got up, and upon hearing some chaos outside, I looked out the window and I saw some adults still awake from the night before, laughing, talking, making TikTok videos. I'm sure we all remember those days. Well, not TikTok. TikTok wasn't around when most of us were younger, but you get what I mean. And then I heard babies crying. And before anybody gets upset, no, this is not another video about my neighbors. They're simply what sparked the question that I've been living with for many years now. Because this isn't the first time I've seen behavior like this. This is something that I've noticed over and over and over again. And every time I ask myself the same question. What does it actually mean to be a parent? And maybe that's a strange question because biologically, it's pretty obvious. But emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, what does that actually mean? Because somewhere along the way, it started feeling like we started celebrating becoming parents more than we celebrate actually raising children. And offense, because that bothers me. And before we go any further, I already know what you're thinking. They're exhausted. Absolutely. They're single parents doing everything they can. 100%. These are parents struggling with trauma, addiction, depression, and poverty. Yes, every one of these things is real, and every one of those things deserves compassion. But a child's needs don't disappear because an adult is struggling. Two things can be true at the same time. I can have compassion for a parent and still believe that a child deserves safety. I can understand why someone struggles without pretending that their child isn't affected by that struggle. That's the gray area, and that's where I live. Then I started asking, well, why does it bother you so much? Why can't I just shrug and move on? And it's because maybe I know what it feels like when adults don't show up how a child needs them to. Maybe it's because I wanted children, and life didn't unfold that way for me. Maybe it's because I believe children deserve more than survival. They deserve presence. They deserve consistency. And they deserve to know that somebody's world changed the moment that they arrived in it. Because it should. Becoming a parent should change you. Not because you lose yourself, but because another human being now depends on you to be a better version of yourself. And lately, I've been wondering, when did parenting become an identity instead of a responsibility? When did we start confusing posting pictures with being present? When did we decide that children should adapt to adults instead of adults adapting to the needs of children? And when did accountability become something that we're afraid to talk about? I'm not asking for perfection. Perfect parents don't exist. And if I had children, I know I would have made mistakes too. Lots of them. But I hope I would have kept growing because I know children don't need perfect parents. They need adults to become the kind of people that they asked a child to depend on. And maybe that's the conversation I really wanted to have today. Not about good parents, not about bad parents, but about responsibility. But choosing every day to put that little being's comfort in front of your own. Because children didn't ask to be here. Adults made that decision. And I think they deserve adults who never stop trying to grow into that responsibility. I'd love to hear what you think. And not as parents, but as sons and daughters. As people who have lived through childhood. What do children truly deserve from the adults raising them? I'll meet you in the comments. Hey guys, thanks for being here. I love you all. Stay golden, stay gentle, stay true. Most importantly, stay you.